Just interested if you have any response to some of the moves made this week by a few Republican governors to get rid of, protections that were in place for people, public benefits, also public health restrictions, basically sending the message that the pandemic is over, and sort of criticizing Washington, the CDC, the bureaucrats, as Ron DeSantis put it, for telling people they still need to wear masks indoors, those sorts of things, saying that the vaccines have worked. How are you trying to thread that needle by celebrating the progress of all the people who have been vaccinated and keeping these things in place, and also trying to keep people from viewing this through a political lens? Any outreach to any of these Republican state officials about the message they're sending, and any response to them from the podium?
Sure. Well, first, we not only do a governor's call every single week with governors from across the country, from red states and blue states, to talk about implementation, any changes we're making to allocations, as we talked about just yesterday. But we also have regular engagement with governors and local officials about where the public health guidance is going, questions they have, and even sometimes challenges they have in their communities. Our position from the federal government continues to be that the public health guidelines are in place to keep people safe, not just governors and leaders of states, of course, but people in communities, families, kids, people who are in vulnerable populations, and that we'll continue to communicate that from the federal level, even as governors are pulling back their implementation in some places where it might be premature.